Hey everybody, Pastor Cushman again, and I'm very excited today because we got some new equipment for recording these videos, and it's a bit of a work in progress. I'm still trying to figure everything out, but hopefully it goes smoothly, and I am excited to be able to get more videos out for you guys and even better videos. But in the meantime, though, I am working on still calling everybody to make sure that everybody is aware of the cancellation of services and other activities at Mount Olive, as well as just to check in with everybody to see how they are doing in these crazy times. As someone who usually doesn't like to talk on the phone a lot, it's been interesting, but I've actually found that I have enjoyed talking with you guys and hearing from you how you're doing. And I've loved hearing the stories that you've told, stories about maybe your kids or grandkids helping out, but also stories about neighbors and others in the community reaching out about going on a bit of a walk, socially distanced, to get some fresh air, and a neighbor that you've never ever met before reaching out to ask how they can help and if they can do any grocery shopping or other things for you. It's just great to hear. It made me think about what Joseph said to his brothers at the end of the book of Genesis. I know the story of Joseph, his amazing Technicolor dream coat, and his brothers were jealous of him and ended up selling him into slavery, and long story short, a bunch of crazy stuff happened. But Joseph, throughout all of this, ends up saving not only his whole family, but many, many other people as well. And at the end of the story, Joseph says to his brothers, he says, "As for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good." I actually encourage you guys to check out the story of Joseph with your kids or on your own. It starts in, I believe, Genesis 37 or something. Somewhere in there. But there's a lot of bad stuff going around right now. Obviously, people are sick. Others are run down. People are scared. They don't really know what to do or how long this will last for. And many people have lost jobs or are at risk of having their business closed down. It is a scary time, and the devil wants to use this for evil. He wants to feed on that uncertainty. He wants to sow seeds of fear and doubt and just have us turn in on ourselves. But God is able to use this for good. He's able to use it to, as I mentioned in my video yesterday, to help increase our trust in Him. But also as He's able to use it for opportunities for us to love and serve others, to love and serve our neighbors, and in the midst of that, to rekindle community, and to help us realize our reliance upon one another, that we can't just do this on our own, but ultimately also our reliance on God, that we need Him for all things. Again, I have loved hearing some of the stories that I have heard from you, and that got me thinking. I had an idea. I created a new email address. Let's see if we got this up here. stories@mountolivefg.org. And I thought, I would love to hear your story. So I'll leave that up there just for a little bit longer. Yeah, whoop, there we go. I would love to hear your stories. Either stories that you have lived or stories that you've heard from others. Send me an email. Let me know. Tell me the stories. If you have pictures, share pictures. If you have a video, share a video. Maybe even a video of you telling the story. And if I can figure it out somehow, I will maybe include it in these videos in the future. There is going to be more content coming out, although probably not going to be a video tomorrow. I'm going to try to do some stuff at home and make sure that is all squared away, but be looking for something on Sunday morning, not a live stream or anything, but be looking for something to be released Sunday morning for you to be able to spend some additional time in the Word. But yeah, so that's that. I've also been hearing from many of you guys asking about what you can do to help support Mount Olive at this time, and again, we are still working on that. There's been a lot of other things going on that I want to prioritize, just reaching out to you guys, making sure everybody's doing okay. But we are getting e-giving figured out. That's in the works. But again, as I mentioned in a previous video, you can also do with your online banking. You can send a bank check, and if that's something you'd like to do, please contact me. You can email the office at info@mountolivefg.org, and I can get the information to you to get that set up. You can also mail a check into the church. We will continue to be checking the mail regularly and getting those deposited. But another thought I had, probably doing a lot of online shopping right now because you don't want to be going out and doing stuff. You can go to smile.amazon.com, and that's a way, I think it's like 0.5% or something of your purchase goes to support a nonprofit organization, and you can set up Mount Olive as your designee for that, although I think it's like spelled out like Mount Olive. But yeah, so look for Mount Olive in Forest Grove and select us as that. And then when you go to do your regular purchases on Amazon, instead of going to Amazon.com, go to smile.amazon.com. And you can just make your purchases like you normally would. So that would be a real simple way to help support a little bit as well. But again, I want to thank you for all of your prayers and your support and your encouragement during this time. It has been felt, and it is very much appreciated. And I just pray that God would continue to be with each and every one of you, that God would bless you, and that you would find ways to be a blessing to others. Stay safe, and God bless. Love you guys.